live, but I just made a short video, a short about making decisions. Sometimes we want to make decisions in our life, or to create something new, or to go for something that we haven't never thought about before. And there are always people around us that will make us to feel doubtful, right? And they start to plant doubts in our mind about it. And we're like, am I really doing the right decision? Am I doing maybe I'm making a mistake, right? So, it really made me think, because sometimes, throughout the years, I used to kind of create my own reality. So a lot of people, they ask me, you know what, don't do it. Or they told me you're making a mistake, or what do you want to, get what do you want to get yourself into, because you haven't done it before. And I came to the conclusion that actually what I was experiencing is just their doubts and their fears, right? It's not really about me, it was about them. So so a lot of the time, it's really can change our whole reality. Especially when we are children, or we are teenagers. There's a saying that every kid just need one adult that who believes in him, right? Because a lot of the time I see around me a lot of dreams being shattered, or people don't pursue their dreams because of the reflections, or because of the opinions of the people around them. You know what I'm saying? So don't let this hold you back. If you want to start something, right, just go ahead and do it, because we always in this 3D reality, we live once. Of course, you know what I'm saying when I said we live once in that 3D reality, because next incarnation we're going to be all completely different people, or whatever, right? So now that I'm making a decision, there's one question that I'm asking myself, and according to the answer, I know whether I need to go for it or no, or not. I'm asking myself, you know what? 10 years from now, if you're not going to do it, if you're not going to pursue this dream or whatever, are you going to regret it? And if the answer is yes, so I know that I need to take some kind of action. And I'm not telling you, you don't need to be extreme, right? You just need to take a small action, every day, just start small. Let's say you want to go to school, you want to learn something new. Just make a phone call, just go online, just see which places you can go and get your education. So just do something small that will get you closer to where you want to go, right? So, don't let, I was inspired to do this live because that's the message. Don't let anyone to kill your dream, but you have to be strong-minded to do it, right? So if you don't have support from people around you, you can go online and get support. You can listen to a video. You can read a book, or something that will get you inspired, or you can get your resources and your emotional supports from people that are not people that are really, people that are close to you. Most likely they are not going to support your dreams, because they know you for your whole life, right? And they have they have a certain version of yourself in their mind. So you're still the little kid who are insecure, who's not successful, or whatever, right? So they're going to project that image over and over. So there's a certain point, I'm telling you, that you want to, if you want to pursue your dreams, that you need to like go silent, or maybe just to stay under the radar with certain people, even with family members, just for you to get your head like really focused on the thing that you want to achieve, right? So especially when we are teenagers and when we are children, we don't know any better, right? So we are listening to people around us and we think that they are gods and they know what's best for us. Of course, they have more experience. Of course, you can respect their opinion, but you need to do the discernment whether this is applicable for you or whether it's not, because you can achieve things that other people can't achieve. So if they're telling you you can't achieve it, this is from their level of awareness or perspective, right? So it's not really about you, it's about them. So if you have questions, feel free to ask in the chat. Oh, thank you. Thank you. God bless you too. So yeah, okay. So you know what? So this is all about having a strong mindset. Have a really strong mindset, right? Have a really strong mindset about the things that you want to achieve. Have a really strong mindset, because if you're going to start to listen to everyone around you, they're going to, you're not going to be focused, you're not going to be motivated, right? So you're going to give up even before you even started, right? So I'm telling you, just start small. Do small things that you want to do in order for you to achieve your dream or whatever. So if you're going to make small tasks, small things, like day by day, and over time it's going to compound, and you're going to be like to live a different life than you are now. So don't let people plant doubts in your mind. And even if they are, just tell yourself that you're going to achieve it either way. And a lot of the time, yeah, listen to what your heart say right now. Yeah, exactly. Listen to your heart, because you know better. Your God, your higher self, your guides, or whatever you want to call it, your intuition, right? So, so there's something that I always like, people that they are, those logical people that telling you, get back to reality, and, just be practical and just forget about your dreams. Yeah, we have to be practical, but in this 3D reality. But when it is about your goals and inspiration, you need just to shut them down, right? So I'm a coach. Yeah, I'm a coach. So you just need to shut them down. So where people, they come to me and they say, Limor, you know what? If I don't see it, I don't believe it. So there's one thing that I ask them, and they just can't say anything after asking this question. You know what? I'm telling them, you know what? If all the inventors, all the scientists like that invented the cell phone, the aviation, like the cars, like Ford and stuff, if they would have listened to people like you telling him, oh, you know what? If I can't see it, it doesn't exist, just be logical or whatever. So if they would have listened to those people, you wouldn't have enjoyed those things, right? Cars, cell phones, or planes, or whatever, right? So stop listening to people who are telling you you are not being reasonable. You just need to get back to reality, and you can't achieve it, right? Because maybe in their reality they can't achieve it, but in your reality you can achieve it, right? So everyone have their own unique skills. Everyone have their own unique talent, right? So maybe someone want to be an actor, but people telling, oh, you're not going to be an actor because it's just a hard work, and you're going to go through a lot of auditions, and people going to say no to you or whatever, or why even start? But maybe you have the capacity to go through this, because maybe that's your destiny, to be an actor and to make people feel good with your craft or with your with your creativity. So don't give up. This is the message for today. Don't give up. Start small, right? Start small and don't listen to people who are telling you you can't make it, it's too hard, or whatever, right? If you start now, 10 years from now, you're going to be in a totally different place, right? And don't tell yourself, don't drive yourself crazy with the time things. Oh, if I'm going to start to do those things now, it's going to take so much time for me to accomplish it. But I have a question for you. If you are not going to start right now, time is going to go by anyways, right? So just start now. Start now and see what happens, right? And start small. I'm not telling you to make like huge shifts in your life and just, leave your 9 to 5 or whatever and just go and meditate and visualize or whatever. You can start incorporate it with your daily life. Just take one small action. So I dare you to take one small action, and I want you to share the results or to share your thoughts in the chat if you're still here, or if you're watching the replay. Share your thoughts and inspirations and your goals in the comments because when you write it down, you're going to bring it into existence, and you're going to declare it into the universe that you are going to achieve it, no matter, and just one thing about the people that give you those advices, just look, no judgment here, just look about their lives. Are they living their dreams? Most likely, most of them are not living their dreams. So don't take advice from people who are not living his dream, right? Because a lot of the time, people want you to be miserable with them. But you have a different destiny and goals, right? So just go for it. This is my 2 cents for the day. I felt inspired to do this live. Thank you for watching. If you have questions before I go ahead and ask in the chat, right? So this live, just to recap, was about start doing the things that you want to do regardless of how other people wants to bring you down, or sometimes the great sometimes they have like an they have like the best intentions, but it can be a poison to your dreams and goals and inspirations, right? So sometimes you just need to, do you know those horses that just look straight? This is how you need to do, how you need to react to act with your goals and inspirations. This is just a noise, a background noise. It can be your family, it can be your friends or whatever. So I hope you enjoyed this live, and I'm doing a live like every Wednesday. I'm doing some kinds of podcast with my friend Moni, so you can join there, and maybe I will start doing those lives like more, more in a spontaneous way, right? So I wish you a lovely day and good luck. Bye bye.